Hi there guys, Neil at Italia Autos here. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Hopefully you're all doing well. Today I'm going to be working on the Punto. In the last episode I put all the videos together and showed you where I was with the finished welding. I did have to do 2 more bits of welding. I forgot to do the rear bumper mount, so I've done those as well now. So I'm going to get it up in the air and show you what I've done. So all the sills are all welded on, everything is primed under the arches and on the floor. I've also primed half of the engine bay, so I can stone chip it down the bottom and then put the subframe on so it can then stay on. All this side's been done. Now I'm going to get it up in the air so we can show you the underside. Right, that is just one of the front sort of chassis support legs at the front, so I'm going to be painting that at the same time. These are the bits I forgot to do underneath here, which I've all now welded on both sides, so we can now support the bumper properly from underneath. Boot floor, obviously, everything's had a nice bit of primer over where I've worked on. And as you can see, it's not very pretty because I've had to put the seam sealer underneath, but it's all there, it's all done. So now it just needs some stone chip underneath, but I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm actually going to paint it body colour, so I'm going to put some of the colour in with the white stone chip and mix it all up, so it's going to be a nice body colour underneath. And this is the colour I've gone with, which is the original colour. So I'm just going to mix it up with the stone chip, spray it on underneath, and hopefully we should have a nice bronze colour underneath it. Now right, I've mixed up some colour. I've put sort of 200ml of paint into sort of probably 3/4 of a litre of this stuff, and it's gone like a salmony colour. So what I'm probably going to do is just put a coat of paint over the top of this once it's dried. So let me just show you roughly what it's going to look like. It's gone a little pink, hasn't it? So I'm going to spray some colour over the top of that. Hi there guys, we're now a few days later on the Punto. It's had a few days to dry. I've done a few more little bits on it, so I'll show you where I am before we end the video. I have started to refit the wings just temporarily, just to make sure everything lines up. And we're not bolted in down here, but as you can see up here, we've got a pretty good line, apart from down the bottom where it's got to be fixed still. I've painted this front panel here. Unfortunately, I didn't paint it too good, got some grease marks on it still, and the paint has spread a bit. So I'll probably end up just touching that bit up at some point. I have fitted the wing again this side, but what I've also done is painted the insides of the wing all in stone chip. I've also ordered, believe it or not, £90 worth of bolts is sat in those two boxes. Really annoying, but yep, they're there to start bolting everything back on. So what's going to happen now is the car is going to go off for bodywork. I'm not doing it here. I'm sending it off to my friend's body shop, where it's going to be treated as a show car, hopefully, and it's going to come back looking all shiny and nice in a few weeks. So there's going to be a little bit of a gap again with Punto videos. So what I want to ask you guys is, what do you want to see done on the Punto? What videos do you want me to film? Just want me to film bits and bobs, bring it back together, or do you want to film some more for the full resto stuff? So let me know in the comments below, and I shall see you in the next video.